Stop overpaying. Brainy Buyer's head-to-head comparison mean you save. Like what you see? Subscribe and fund the fight for honest reviews.
Stuck choosing between the Sony 28-70mm zoom and the Nikon 10-20mm wide angle? It's a classic versatility versus specialty showdown.
Okay, the Sony 28-70mm F3.5-5.6 FE OSS, quite a mouthful, is a renewed lens, right? It's not brand new, but Amazon Renewed promises it's been inspected and tested. What kind of shooter is this lens best for?
Exactly. Think someone who wants a reliable, everyday lens. The 28-70mm range is perfect for portraits, street photography, and general walk-around shooting. Plus, that optical steady-shot image stabilization is a lifesaver for handheld shooting.
And the Nikon AF-P DX NIKKOR 10-20mm F/4.5-5.6 GVR lens, also renewed. This one screams landscape to me. But it's a DX lens, so it's designed for Nikon's crop sensor cameras.
Absolutely. Imagine capturing those sweeping vistas, dramatic cityscapes, or even getting creative with interior shots. That 10mm ultra-wide end is seriously impressive. But, important note, it's not compatible with all Nikon cameras, so you'll need to check compatibility. Let's dig into the key differences that will help you decide.
Right, so the Sony has that 28-70mm zoom range. It's versatile, but how does the aperture of f/3.5-5.6 affect image quality, especially in low light?
The variable aperture means it's brighter at the wide end, 28mm, and darker as you zoom in. But the optical steady shot helps compensate in low light, allowing for slower shutter speeds without blur. Think of it as a good all-around performer, not necessarily a low-light specialist.
The Nikon's 10-20mm range is the star here. That ultra-wide perspective is amazing, and it also has vibration reduction, VR. But how does it handle distortion at the wider end?
Wide-angle lenses are prone to distortion, especially at the edges. But modern software can correct that pretty easily. The trade-off is worth it for that expansive view. It's really about creating a sense of space and drama.
Okay, so versatility versus specialization, plus a few other things to consider.
Exactly. The Sony is about $226 renewed, while the Nikon is around $256. So, a slight price difference.
And the Sony weighs a pound, while the Nikon is 1.2 pounds. That might not sound like much, but it can make a difference on a long shoot.
True. And while the Nikon excels at landscapes, it's not ideal for portraits. That wide angle can distort faces. The Sony is much more flattering for people.
So if you're after a reliable, all-purpose lens for everyday shooting, with good image stabilization and a reasonable price, the renewed Sony 28-70mm is a great choice.
But if you're a landscape enthusiast craving those dramatic, ultra-wide shots, and you've confirmed it's compatible with your Nikon camera, the renewed Nikon 10-20mm is calling your name. Either way, you're getting a solid lens. Now get out there and shoot. Don't miss out on our next in-depth review to help you make smarter purchasing decisions. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always in the know.